used to stay a lot with his uncle Mula Kurt Mack before he was murked back in 07. Was also the nephew to one of the founders of NLMB, No Limit G Slim, who lost his life to the streets and was feared in his set.
Oh, so G Slim his uncle. That's crazy. That's crazy.
His step pops was the OG.
I know that though.
Jerome
That's
Golden,
crazy.
aka
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, see, nigga like Melly was just gonna be in the streets, folks. His step pops, bro. Do y'all know who this is, boy? He went to the feds for like what, 4, 5 bodies or something like that. He was like back in the day when Chicago. Y'all think Chicago crazy now? Go back to the 90s. Look at that.
These exotic boys, smoke exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
I said 1, 2, 3. Who got the best donkey? I said me. Hey. I said me. Hey. No care what y'all else. It's your boy Mac Mula. A.K.A. Mr. Mula Mac. You already know how we rock, man. They call me Mr. Mula Mac because I might Mac the Mula into my pocket. You know what that mean? I seduce the money to stay with me so it don't never leave. Damn on the nigga. What y'all on? It's your boy Mac Mula. I already said that. We ain't gonna say it again. Look, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button, that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Follow your boy on the gram if you ain't already. No cap. Go to my Twitch too. Pretty please with a cherry on top, okay? And then go to my main channel right now, Mac Mula with no 2, okay? We got to get back in the algorithm because, bro, they took my monetization for like 90 days, shorty. I couldn't post no videos for like 90 days, and I had just start popping. I'm talking about videos getting 300, 400K, 500K, ugh. You know what I'm saying? I was already getting my little, you know, pretty much every day getting 100,000, but them was coming in hard, you feel me? So I'm trying to get back to that. Oh, that was great. Yeah. Hey, and I had to delete like 300 videos off my channel, but I'm thinking about making a new channel and just posting old videos on there. What y'all think, folks? What do you think, Out
of all the savages there are,
I like
you
that
got
nigga
to be
music
knee
in the
deep in some
background.
things. I'm talking about none other than 051 Melly, the savage that inflicted
for
fear in
real.
his ops, while at the same time earning respect. We'll see just how ruthless he
051
was
Melly.
and why they backdoored him to
Definitely
take him
know
out.
about Melly, yeah.
051 Melly built up a reputation as a cold-blooded savage, with the number of bodies rumored to be in the double digits.
Dang,
Because how did
for
he
real?
become the gravedigger of Chirac? 051 Melly, government name Yarmel Williams, came up in Southside Chicago at the Calumet Building / Randolph Towers. It was here that he gained his BD heritage, at 6217 South Calumet Ave was the home of the Black Disciples.
Okay.
When the Calumet apartments were torn down, he would move to
okay.
59th and Calumet with his mother Angie,
59th Calumet.
brother Wu, and sister Kenjay, which was where 600 resided. He soon
Sure
started
the hell
attending
was.
Deuceable High School.
Dusable, nigga. Get it right, folks. Nah, I'm just playing. It's not Deuceable, it's Dusable, shorty. That's right there, no cap. A lot of niggas went there. Dusable, High Park. I went to Kenwood, you feel me? What else? Then you got Simeon, you got Morgan Park, you got, you feel me? What else over there on that side though? I can't even think about that now.
Where he was in the close company of Mickey Cobras, MCs, on 50th and 51st from King to Cottage. Something would happen not too long after that would spark the path of his legacy. Melly would become affiliated with KTS Von's cousin, 051 Zico of Young Money,
Zico.
YM.
Right.
But when Zico would get murked by THF 46, Trigger Happy Family, a key, was when Melly would go hard for YM.
All right,
There's a
so
lot-
these is two, what you call this, that's super close to my crib, all right? Like, you got 051. I could walk to 051, 51st and Drexel. I could walk there. You see what I'm saying? Then you got 46 now. That's THF. That's over, like, kind of the other way, 46 and Woodline, right? So that was kind of close to my granny crib. 051 was more closer to my crib. You see what I'm saying? So that like, probably, what, like, 8, 9 blocks. I could walk there in 15, 20 minutes. You feel me? And a lot of homies lived over there on that side. And then right across the street, you got the Moles from 51st. You feel me? Right there on 53rd and Drexel, you got the Moles. You know what I'm saying? Like 2, 3 blocks over. So it really get like that for real on phone them. So all these niggas that they be talking about, I know exactly who they is. You know about them, like just hearing about them in the streets, just being outside. You hear these names, you know, like you feel me. You see these, you might see him walking in Walgreens. He might not know, you know who he is, but you know what I'm saying.
Debate about what set Melly was really from.
That's how it go,
Some
though.
say MC,
No
but he
doubt.
would've switched to Mickey Cobra and still buy Young Money. It's crazy, because YM mostly had BDs for Opps, but Melly was a renegade BD.
Right.
Most reckless BDs out here. But I'm BDK. But he BDK. Hold on. Don't go nowhere.
That also wrapped around him.
No,
this
no,
just
no,
goes to show that even early on, he already had that respect and was good in many areas he went.
That's just how it go, bro. It don't necessarily mean respect. I mean, it kind of do. But in Chicago, like,
This
it don't matter. Like, you might become a BD when you 15, but when you get, when you like 13, 14, but when you get 15, 16, your mama might move like he said, or you might just end up kicking it with some dude closer, a bigger homie or whatever, and you end up around these bunch of GDs. But you already been BD since you was 13, so you ain't gonna flip. They just gonna call it renegade, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm over here with them. Yeah, I'm BD, but I ain't really rocking with them niggas like that. I'm over here with them. That's how it go. You feel me? So that's what type of nigga, you know?
This will lead to the end of a legend.
I'm explaining this because all these niggas don't know what the hell they be talking about. For real. That's really the deal is. They making these videos, but they don't know what they talking about.
First got to follow the trail to that point. This respect that he had was due to the way he moved.
Hey, look, we from up here, though, fellas.
Hell no.
But they at Revis.
You ain't even GD.
But also had strong connections throughout South and East Side of Chirac. At one point, he stayed with his grandma and biological father, Yamur William. He used to stay a lot with his uncle, Mubu Kurt Mack, before he was murked back in 07. Was also the nephew to one of the founders of NLMB, No Limit G Slim, who lost his life to the streets and was feared in his set.
Oh, so G Slim is his uncle. That's crazy. That's crazy.
His step pops was the OG.
I know that though.
Jerome
That's
Golden,
crazy.
AKA Frito.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, see, nigga like Melly was just gonna be in the streets, folks. His step pops, bro. Do y'all know who this is, boy? This bro, like he went to the feds for like what 4, 5 bodies or something like that. He was like back in the day when Chicago. Y'all think Chicago crazy now? Go back to the 90s. Look at that. But I think he was like a leader of the BDs. I think right. Back then,
who was serving life for a robbery and 4 hits. Melly is cousins with 051 KD, TYMB twins Courtney and Cortez, TYMB Big Dre, TMB Face, and that's just a few of his connections. But having gangster connections and being dedicated to the streets doesn't make you worthy of the deadliest. So how did Melly rise to such a title, walking untouched by his ops?
It's New York.
I ain't got no ops. You see I'm walking down the street, don't lie.
It can be said that pain turned him from a savage into a monster. After THF 46 a key banged his homie YM Zico at the McDonald's parking lot, it ignited the beef between THF and YM, with Melly being the main aggressor. YM would get revenge for Zico around 2010.
Oh yeah? For sure. You go get in 08, I'm keeping fun. Then somebody died in 10, right?
Hold on, y'all. Before we get back into the video, because we finna get right back into it, I gotta tell y'all about the Mula membership. The Mula membership is a website that I started a few years ago. Since I started this website, I have been able to put on so many of y'all, and I want you to be the next person to get put on. I'm gonna give you instructional videos, step-by-step instructions. I'm literally giving you lessons out weekly, daily, for you to understand these different categories. We talking about business, financial literacy, credit, crypto, we talking about stocks, we talking about Amazon, we talking about drop shipping, we talking about YouTube. I'm literally giving you the gems to be a boss, the gems to be a successful entrepreneur in 2023. So this is all you have to do. Click the link in the description, sign up right now for the low price of $50 a month, bro. $50 a month. You're gonna get access to a one-on-one help with me. You're gonna get access to my group chats where my experts worldwide work around the clock, 24/7, to make sure you have the best stock and crypto call-outs. That means all you gotta do is buy the same stocks and cryptos that I'm buying and make some of all this bread. Very simple, very easy. On Burger, stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Click the first link in the description right now, especially if you want to be a boss. And if you dead serious, man, if you want to put that work in and get that money on, I'm talking about that easy money on, click that link in the description, shorty, right now, because we only got 2,000 spots, and I would hate to see you be missed out. Skate.
When 600M Thing murked 051T Streets,
how old is this
Melly
nigga?
and 051 Kiddo would add to his bodies, murking 600 Shaq on the 5900 block of South Calumet Avenue in Retaliation. This incited even more bloodshed around Melly, and he wanted smoke even if it was from his old block where he grew up. This is what made him so different. He was cool with most and not cool with them at the same time, because he would do what he has to do if disrespected. His Twitter handle was seen to change to @Fats_Big Brother in memory of losing him him after it was rumored that 600 C-Day retaliated for Shaq, murking Fats, who was then later targeted and taken out.
I ain't know that, folks. That ain't what I heard, folks. I don't see. That's what I was saying. I ain't finna get on here and talk about no real like that, but like that ain't what I heard, folks. I ain't hear C-Day supposed to had. I mean, yeah, C-Day supposed to had did that to Fats. That ain't what I heard, folks. But everybody, I'm gonna tell y'all about Fats.
Retaliated.
Fats. Everybody knew Fats. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Fats, but everybody I knew damn near knew Fats. You feel me? Whether they was cool with him, wasn't cool with him, knew who he was, went to school with him, whatever. I just know, you know what I'm saying, Fats was like well loved. Like I never met him. I never remember I said this like 8-9 blocks away from my crib, bro. If that, you feel me? Like 10, 15, 20 minute walk from my crib. So a lot of niggas I went to school with, a lot of niggas I'm cool with, whatever, they knew Fats. And Fats, I know when Fats died, they started banging like it didn't really take over the whole thing, but they still would say that like Fats World, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I ain't hear that though.
Murking Fats, who was then later targeted and taken out. Fats was really close to Melly, and this really affected him. His heart turned colder with everyone he lost. His homie 051 Kiddo played a hand in the get back for Fats, catching 600 tricks, lacking in a car in the Washington Park neighborhood on the south side.
They had Fathead was in C-Day bio. Oh damn. I didn't know that.
After Trix was talking sideways about 051 Kiddo, Melly already began losing everyone close to him and taking out Opps as he went. 051 YM was on a banging spree, sliding back every time the Opps upped the score. The next that fell was 600 LA Capone after an eyewitness placed Capone, C-Day, and Trix at the scene, emptying a clip into 051 Fats. They then taunted. The next that fell was 600 LA Capone after an eyewitness placed Capone, C-Day, and Trix at the scene, emptying a clip into 051 Fats. They then taunted Melly and 051 disrespecting Fats on Twitter.
That's more like what I heard, but I didn't hear nothing about C-Day though.
Melly was known
That's
to be
closer to what I heard though, but like I said, I ain't finna get on here and tell y'all what I really heard, cause like that ain't really like, that's like some federal.
A trait seen among Chirac savages. He found pleasure in seeing his ops slump. On the other hand, Lil Durk, who at the time was one of Chirac's rising rappers that stood on OTF, only the family, mourned the loss of his homie LA. Durk and Melly will become sworn enemies with what happened next. 600 got they get back, murking well-known 051 Savage and rapper Lil Mark. Lil Mark became the target of jokes by 300, 600, OTF, and THF, who would take pictures where he was hit. Lil Durk went as far as making a video at the bus stop where Mark was hit.
Bus stop, man. Hey, this bus stop right here though. This a real famous place. You hear me? This is a real famous place. Hey, this bus stop, this is a real famous place.
Why he said free THF TP? You know what I'm saying? Because they're supposed to have.
That set Melly angry with bloodlust. The unlucky soul to become his next body would be OTF Chino, who was Durk's manager at the time. Chino made the mistake of simply appearing in a music video by Melly's op, THFTP, in his video, Bus Stop, that mocked a bunch of fallen ops and Lil Mark, who got targeted as a bus stop. That was enough for Melly to take Chino's life, emptying a clip into him while inside his car in the 8400 block of South Stony Avenue. While Durk mourned, the gravedigger Melly clowned Chino every chance he got.
Just let me a piece.
Yeah, Chino Burger, that's what they said. Get the out of here.
His homie Mubu Crump joined in on the disrespect.
Y'all got that order for Nooski? Chino Burger. Chino Burger. Yeah. Y'all got it?
Crump played a huge part in the turn of events that led Melly down the rabbit hole. We'll address that later. Chino was gone, but Melly didn't have enough. Pain was too much for him to let the disrespect from Durk slide. Durk is versed in the streets and knew how to avoid getting hit.
That beat
you know how it goes. If I can't get you right now, then I'm gonna get those close to you. Melly turned his attention to Durk's blood cousin, Nooski, aka OTF Nunu. Caught Nooski lacking in the 700 block.
I don't be knowing. Like, why? How you supposed to? Are you saying this? Is this what you think? Or is this, you feel me? Because then y'all be getting mad at me from the title. This what the he said. I didn't say this. This is what he said. That's why I put a question mark in it. That's what he said. I'm reacting to it. I didn't make the video. I just want to know, is this police records? Is this real eyewitnesses, or you just putting 2 and 2 together like how you think what's going on? Because if that's what's going on, if you putting 2 and 2 together and you just saying Melly did this because that's what you think happened, that's weird.
Block of East 87th Street in the South Side, creeping up and letting off shots into his body while he sat in the car. Newski would try to escape, but crashed and succumbed to his injury. His passing happened just 2 days after Durk signed Newski and was pushing for him to blow up.
Man.
So
Newski could rap
I remember,
too, boy. Newski could rap.
sent me a picture of Newski signing.
That was
his
Durk
deal,
cousin, man.
like 2 days.
Rest in
before
peace,
he
Nuno,
got-
man. I rock with folk music.
Melly ain't know it yet.
Little music
he was
did
about
have.
to lose someone close to him yet again. Mubu Crump was Melly's homie. They both clowned Durk after Newski got murked.
Them left Newski. They left his ass right here. You feel me?
Durk was not to be taken lightly. He was known as a demon in Chirac. Durk dropped a number of songs referencing his hatred towards Melly. One was his track, Like That, where he said, "It's one op that we ain't blast, after him it ain't no fun." Melly continued to taunt Durk, making fun of the track.
On what song?
Who they talking about? They crazy. They say it's what op they ain't killed after him. It ain't no fun. Those people crazy. They think.
He
It was
scared them.
rumored Durk wanted Melly's head so bad that he put $150,000 on it. Maybe that's why THF Raheem pulled up on 051 Melly, Aereo, and Aero in the 6000 block of South Wentworth Avenue in Eaglewood, injuring Melly in the head and foot,
Damn,
Aereo in his
for real?
shoulder, and Aero being grazed on his leg. All survived,
So they
even
all
Melly
survived.
with his head shot, and slipped back on THF Raheem with 051 Aero digging another grave to his count and upping the score for 051.
Hey, I got 2 brothers and they know it. Arrow, check it out. What's up? My big brother Arrow, my big brother Melly. Y'all know we blood, nigga.
Raheem was also in the video that Chino appeared in and got murked by Melly for it. The crazy thing about this is that Raheem was FBG Duck blood cousin and Melly and Duck were tight. But that's how it goes. Duck understood Raheem was an op, no matter if he was family. Raheem's demise also brought a much bigger problem to Melly. Raheem was THF Bezu's stepson, a staple and figure in the THF camp.
What
Melly and held a deep respect for each other as 2 assassins in Chirac and broke the internet when they displayed their own lives together, cooling and debating the gang scored.
You said, well, yeah?
For sure.
You go get oh, hey, I'm keeping fun. Then somebody died in 10, right?
Never heard of him.
What?
10.
Bezu went on the hunt.
Gang. How they want it?
He would find his target, Melly, along with Crump, hitting Melly several times in the arm and chest and ending Crump's life.
Oh,
Melly
yeah,
mourned
I
his
remember
friend,
they heard-
taking
I
time to
heard
heal
about
after
that, nah.
surviving being again. He was earning the reputation of being invincible, and Melly was rushing head in for any smoke. Time went on, and 051 lost another soldier.
I know
Bankroll
about
Q,
Q,
by
yeah.
members of Folly Boys and TY from
See, and a lot of niggas I know Q too. I think his name was Quan. I ain't know bro, but I know a lot of niggas that I know bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, I went to Kenwood. That's right down the street. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Rest in peace to everybody that passed away that he mentioned. You feel me? Everybody. And I'm gonna talk about it. I'm more at the end. But bro, can we stop killing each other, bro? Please, folks. God.
GGE Motown. Melly was back on the scene in no time, catching one accused bangers, Lil Del from Folly Boys, and hit him multiple times in the chest. Lil Del tried to escape, making it to a hospital, but passed away. Melly received
Know a lot
props
of
from
niggas that
Girl
knew Lil
City,
Del,
and said
too.
which he had grown close ties with. Melly survived so many close calls, it began taking a toll, reminiscing on his lost homies. Fueled by his losses, Melly was fixated on making his ops pay. His next victim would be TY GGE in retaliation for his involvement in
TY,
Lil
not TY. That's TY, right? That's TY.
Del's hit. The streets was growing more.
Is that the TY? That's TY. Now, I went to school with TY. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to school with TY every day. Kenwood Academy. Like, I went to school with TY every day. And I was outside at that time. But see, the way I played it, for nobody knew that. Because I ain't never like, oh, yeah, I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm this. I kick it with niggas from everywhere. As long as you ain't with the niggas that my homies and trying to shoot at me every other day, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But so me and TY never got like close or nothing like that. But I did know T.Y. and like I was cool with a lot of niggas that was cool with T.Y. You know what I'm saying? So definitely rest in peace to T.Y. You know what I'm saying? But I did hear that Melly was the one supposed to have did that. And I think they said he was like on the block somewhere and like they hit him in the back of the head. They ran up on him, hit him in the back of the head with somebody else or something like that. But yeah, rest in peace, T.Y.
T.Y. GGE and
cool
Retaliation
nigga to me.
for his
I don't know what he was on with everybody else. But to me, he was a cool nigga. He ain't never do no goofy to me.
Odell's hit. The streets was growing more fearful of Melly. He was like a parasite that just kept eating away at his ops. THF felt the full force of his fury. Piling up bodies almost became like a hobby to the Chirac gravedigger. Vengeance still was in his mind for Durk.
That's how free Durk and Vaughn. Freedom niggas though. I'd rather them dead than in jail.
But when he lost his homie Motor of Jarl City, Melly would make even more bold and reckless movements.
This is the site where the quadruple shooting took place of the SKD
Golo on
members at the
51st?
G-Lo station.
Yeah, that's
After altercation with Nate
G-Lo.
007 of
That's
Taekwon
Golo.
World,
That's Golo on 51st. I don't think it's no Golo no more.
This is the site where the quadruple
else.
shooting took place of the SKD members at the G-Lo station.
after
Also, these the people that was in that famous that
007
viral
of
video.
Taekwon World, Melly would double back and hit up his crib, which had his baby moms and newborn baby inside. Luckily,
no.
they wasn't hit. That
Thank
was
God.
enough for Nate to plot to end Melly. That day, Melly made the mistakes that left him 6 feet under. Melly was becoming comfortable due to his notoriety in the streets and seemingly untouchable status wherever he went. He got lax, a mistake that always spells doom for any banger. After hitting up Nate's apartment,
What the hell they
Melly
put
then
that
went
in?
to a party celebrating the anniversary of STL Can't Get Right, aka Man Man Passing, who was Duck's close friend. Party was at 6107 South St. Lawrence, which was Jarl City's turf. Melly was cool with Jarl and Duck's camp, so out of respect, he showed up, even after he was given the heads up that Opps from Taekwon World, who he hit up, would be there. Melly was called
no.
Jarl City's turf. Melly was cool with
Why
Jarl
would he
and
do
Duck's
that,
camp, so out of respect, he showed up, even after he was given the heads up that Opps from Taekwon World, who he hit up, would be there.
No, folk. No, folk. No, folk. See, niggas be calling me scary when I be saying the shit I be saying, the motherfuckers. But I be saying, like, folk, I'm the nigga, like, bro, no, we not finna go in there. What the hell you talking about? What are you doing? No. You want to see that nigga? Call him tomorrow. Tell him slide to your crib. We could get as high as we want to. We get some hoes in this and do it like that, folks. I ain't no. If it's a chance that no, folks, we not finna go in there. I'm not finna let you go in there. I don't give a what you talking about, bro. I'm gonna knock your ass out and throw you in the back of this car. We not finna go in this party, shorty. You know what I'm saying? And shit, look. Only parties I was going to was got private. You hear me? And I wasn't even out there like these niggas. These nigga Melly is doing like, come on, G. Y'all, you feel me? Come on. That wasn't even me. I'm just a little nigga trying to get some money, really. You hear me? But even me, knowing who like the niggas I was kicking it with, knowing what I had a little bit going on, and I'm like, man, I ain't going in these goddamn parties unless it's some lame suburban shit or some over here shit. We ain't finna go to no super gangbanging ass party. No. And
Melly was caught lacking in the party by Nate in retaliation for events prior, letting off several shots into Melly, which brought the gravedigger to his own grave. The video of his end was caught on tape by Travis of Jarl City, who was later murked himself, allegedly for snitching about who got Melly. The legacy of the gravedigger 051YN Melly will forever live on as the deadliest BD out of the streets of Chirac. R.I.P. Yarmel Williams.
Yeah, rest in peace to everybody, like I said, for everybody in the video on both sides, man. All 4-5 sides. Rest in peace to everybody, shorty. And everybody in the city, bro, we gotta stop looking at each other, bro. I don't give a what nobody talking about. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna say it 100 times. I don't care. I don't care what y'all talking about. We gotta stop looking at each other. You ain't gotta like each other. We ain't gotta goddamn be kumbaya. And we ain't gotta be friends, folk. I ain't saying that everybody ain't gotta be friends, shorty. But I'm just saying niggas in Atlanta, they understand that it's boundaries, and they understand that at the end of the day, we gonna do some shit that we might not really like for real for the sake of the money. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of the city, for the sake of new niggas coming up. You feel me? Because everybody in this video got some type of name. Think about that. Everybody in this video got some type of name. It's just for the wrong It's just for doing this or doing that and then passing away in between. You know what I'm saying? But you still had a name. Y'all still like, bro, a lot of niggas in this. Lil Dale, T.Y. went to school with, Lil Dale, Q, Fats. I know all these niggas' names before this video ever existed. Before y'all heard about this, I remember seeing the nigga I was with crying because of Fats. I remember people posting on Twitter with Lil Dale, and I'm texting niggas like, hey, keep your head high, boy. You feel me? I remember when T.Y., I was still close. I think we had graduated. I think we had just graduated. Or, yeah. Yeah, I think we was like 2017, 2018, that summer, like right after we graduated, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. But, like, I remember, like, niggas that was cool with T.Y. and everybody from Kenwood just tweaking on. I remember that, bro. You feel me? And them niggas had 5, 10. I was never the nigga with no 10,000, 10,000 followers on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, all that. Them niggas had that. You feel me? A lot of them niggas was rapping. They had videos going up, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube and getting hundreds of thousands of views, bro. We got to stop smoking each other, bro, so we can get some money and turn it up, you feel me? Because if I said this before, I think in my other video earlier today, if I had $1 billion, I'd just come to both sides, everybody's side. Hey, I'm finna give you $5 million. I'm finna break that shit up through the block. Everybody get 20, little 30, 40, 50,000, 100,000. I'm finna fix this block up. We finna put some security outside, and y'all we finna get some money. I'm finna put some jobs out here. Y'all finna get paid a little more than what y'all, you feel me? I'm finna get some cars away, whoop-de-whoop, little free rent over here. And we gonna do it like that. We gonna do that shit in 5, 10 hoods, and that'll stop 80, 90% of the violence going on in the city. You hear me? That's what I do, but I ain't got that yet. You feel me? But we ain't never gonna get to that point, gang. We gotta stop blowing at each other, folks. Stop doing that shit, folks. Stop doing that shit, folks. Stop, folks. Please.